Hi guys, Donna here with your weekly mini reading for April 3rd through the 9th, 2023. Yesterday was Palm Sunday, so this is Holy Week leading up to Good Friday, Holy Saturday, and next Sunday being Easter Sunday. We also have a full moon on the 5th, which is Wednesday, and it's considered the pink full moon, so I guess I'm dressed appropriately for that. Last week we had spiritual growth, focus, and support from the Healing with the Angel deck. We had trust in your divine purpose from St. Michael, Sword of Light, and then we had employment change from the Abundance Angels. So I hope you were able to work with those energies last week and that you were able to see the support that you had around you, that you were able to focus, that you were able to see that you're going in an upward spiral for your spiritual growth. Also, I hope you were able to get some enlightenment about your divine purpose, but remember, being here is our purpose, holding the light, anchoring the light, and knowing that whatever you do in the everyday is your divine purpose. Then if you were looking for an employment change or potentially a pay raise, or maybe you were starting your own business, last week was a confirmation of that. This week, we are going to use again Healing with the Angels by Doreen Virtue. I'm going to close my eyes and call in St. Michael, Raphael, Uriel, and Gabriel, as I always do. This Wednesday, I believe, starts Passover for the Jewish community. So, we have a lot going on. Easter is early this year. So, personally, I happen to embrace the Good Friday into Holy Saturday and Sunday Easter morn because there's a phrase that says, he is risen, and indeed he has risen. And this is the week that I always feel like no matter what kind of negativity there is on the planet, when the representation of Jesus being on the cross, being in his cave, them coming up on Easter morning and realizing he's gone, he goes down into what the Old Testament considered hell or Gehenna, to go down and take those souls that had been so loyal to God, the prophets of old, the women, Ruth, Esther, all the ones that had been loyal to their faith, and he brings them up into heaven. What it represents for me is I feel like he comes down to our earth plane and really takes our burdens, really comes in, helps us heal, takes all of that, holds that with him, and then on Easter morning, he rises and we rise with him. So remember that on Easter morning, we're rising into that new energy, that new purpose that we have for the life, right? For our life, for other people. He is risen. Indeed, he is risen, and we are rising with him. So let's see what our card. We have music, new beginnings, and focus. So we'll start with the music card. So music is coming in because we're going to get some signs in our music this week. We're also going to add some music to our life, or it could be if you play an instrument, taking that instrument up, right? Or playing beautiful music all week long, something that uplifts us, something that helps us move forward in spring. Some of us are still cold, but we can see the growth, we can feel spring is coming, and that's what this is about. This is about joyfulness. It's about celebration. It's about adding music to your life. Then you have new beginnings. This is a week of new beginnings, right? Friday is Good Friday. Then we rise up into Easter Sunday. It's all about the new beginnings, right? And knowing that no matter what has happened in this starts our new quarter, right? In the last quarter, now we're able to start our new beginnings. Then finally, we have focus. So now what we can do is focus in on, really hone in on our new beginnings. What does that look like for us? What are we going to do in this next quarter? What are we going to do as spring comes? What are we springing into? What do we want? Where do we want our new growth to occur? Because it's been dormant for the winter, and now we're going to focus in on that new beginning that's coming, right? And it can also be a new beginning. You can also use that music to help invigorate you, help you be creative. Maybe what you want to do is start a new art project. That might be something good to do this week. And also we have the full moon. So you might want to look back on your intentions and see if what you have intended at the end of last year, that quarter, and the first quarter of 2023, see where you've come, where you need to make adjustments. The next deck I'm going to use is a Sword of Light. Let's see what St. Michael has for us this week. I know I feel excited. I'm happy the sun is out today, and as you can see, I'm in a different location. I'm at a friend's house, and I love the green behind me. So let's see. Trust the guidance you are receiving. So this is about really trusting our intuition, trusting that we're getting the guidance properly for that new beginning potentially. This says Archangel Uriel, who is our yellow center. And if you notice in the focus card, that has the yellow center too, right? The focus. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. I am also present to clear away your worries so you can trust your divine guidance. So this is all about trusting our divine guidance this week, right? If we have new ideas, that invigoration I'm talking about. Whatever it is, trust the guidance that you're being given. Uriel is the angel of wisdom. So he comes in and he's able to help us have that epiphany, maybe there's something you've been expecting and all of a sudden it shows up. It can be in abundance. It can be in friends. It can be in something that you've been dreaming of for a while. This feels like to trust that guidance. Trust and know and have faith that things are coming to fruition. And then finally, I'm going to use the Angel of Abundance deck and see what they have for us this week. Let's see here, Angel of Abundance. Here we go. There it is. Oh, this is good. Exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. I think we had this recently too. I get this quite often. So I think it's also a personal message to me that I need to add some exercise, but it's a whole lot easier when it's warm out for me to exercise. When it's cold, I feel like I want to just hibernate. The key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels. And the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you can look forward to exercising and it becomes its own reward. Oh, this is interesting because the music card is coming back to me for this. So maybe what we're doing is we're adding dance as our exercise, that it's not something mundane that we feel like we have to do, but maybe we go out and we play with our kids or our grandkids, or we find kids, nephews, nieces, whoever that you can borrow, godchildren, so you can go out and really play and just exercise, maybe take a bike ride if it's nice enough. Maybe it's walking next to the water. Maybe it's just simply going out in nature and walking. Even if you don't have far, it's about gathering that energy, that momentum to move us forward. So I hope you like this mini reading. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, please just hit the subscription and the notification bell. I really appreciate you all watching every week, and I'm looking forward to spring just like everyone else is. Just so you know, I'm leaving April 20th. To go to New York for a couple of days to see my daughter, and then I'm going to Spain for a retreat. So I will have some video for that showing you my Spain trip. And also when I get back from Spain, I'll be gone to Spain from the 22nd of April through the 2nd of May. And then I will be back in New York through the 7th of May. So I won't be back until the 8th of May, but I hope that you will keep me in your prayers, that you will help me get excited about this new adventure I'm about to undertake, and also that you'll really be inspired to maybe do something outside your comfort zone, because I have never been out of the country, and honestly, I never really thought about Spain, but my friend Patricia Hill, who is a very amazing spiritual coach, is giving a retreat in Spain, and I just saw the villa and the water and thought, this is what I need to do. And so maybe you have an inspiration that comes to you, but you're like, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to afford this, or I don't know if I'm gonna, have the courage to step out. And I can tell you on both accounts, the universe and God has stepped in, and at every turn, this is meant to be, because people have stepped up and they have helped me, they've encouraged me, and the abundance came when I least expected it. So just remember to follow your dreams and to maybe do something a little different out of your comfort zone this week. So have a great one. I'll see you next Monday. Happy Easter, happy Passover. And don't forget, you're always on my Reiki Radar. See you then.